In this brief video, we're looking at the angle addition postulate. So if you're familiar with the segment addition postulate, it is very similar to that postulate, except we're just using angles. So the angle addition postulate states that if B is on the interior of angle AOC, so if B is basically on the inside of that larger angle, then angle AOB, which is this smaller angle here, plus angle BOC, which is this angle right here, is equal to AOC, which is the largest angle there. So we could use any letters, but basically the angle addition postulate states that if you have two angles included into one larger angle, their sum is equal to that larger angle. All right. So now let's try this problem here. It says if RQT is 150, if angle RQT is 155, what are the measure of angle RQS and the measure of angle TQS? And so angle RQT is the large angle here, all right? And so whenever you see an M in front of the angle, that stands for measure. So they're asking for the measure of angle RQS and the measure of angle TQS, or this problem is asking for the measure, all right? So we can use the angle addition postulate. So basically, RQS, angle RQS, plus angle TQS, so RQS and TQS is equal to angle RQT. Forgot my angle there. And you don't have to rewrite the angle addition postulate each time. So again, you're just using the letters that you're given, but I'm just showing you how I'm going to set up my equation to find x, because I need to find x if I want to find the measure of each one of these angles. So I'm going to go back and plug in my expressions that I am given. So RQS, which is this angle here, is 4x minus 20 plus angle TQS. So TQS is 3x plus 14 is equal to angle RQT. And I should have drawn this larger. So RQT, and we're given that is 155. And so I just solved this using algebra skills, solving this equation, combining like terms, 4x and 7x, 4x and 3x, that is 7x. Negative 20 plus 14, that is a negative 6. And I bring down that 155. Just double checking to make sure. All right. And I just want to solve this two-step equation, adding 6. 7x is equal to 161. Dividing by 7. X is equal to 23. All right. So now I could just take x and plug it back in to each of my expressions. So let's change colors here. Well, use this. That marker was drying out. All right. So RQS here, I'm just going to plug it in. 4 times 23, or I'm plugging in x, plus minus 20. So I'm going to actually label this RQS. So 4 times 23, 92, minus 20 is 72. So the measure of RQS is equal to 72. All right. And so I could solve for TQS two ways. I could subtract 72 from 155, or I could plug it in. I'm going to do both because it always helps to self-check. So I'm kind of running out of space here. And I'm going to actually plug in for TQS down here. So the measure of angle TQS is 3x plus 14. So 3 times 23 plus 14. 3 times 23 is 69 plus 14. 69 plus 14, that is 83, right? Let me double check. Just double checking. That is 83. And so RQS is 72 degrees and TQS is 83. And I could check it because the entire thing should be 155 degrees. So if I add it, 83 plus 72, that does in fact give me 155. Or you could subtract 155 minus 72, you should get 83. And 155 minus 83, you should get 72. But we found the measure of each one of these angles using the angle addition postulate.